What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? Hope y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. What is going on today? Need just a moment, y'all. Give me just a moment. Sound is fine. What's going on, Linda Head? How you doing today? How y'all doing, everybody? I'm about to do a pregame show. We're gonna do a pregame show. I actually might keep the live extended while the game is on and play the sound and chop it up with you guys during halftime as well. But we're gonna do a pregame show today. Let y'all call in, give y'all thoughts on the game, what you think is gonna happen. Um, what's going on, Roger Jones? Cheryl from Atlanta. What's going on, Close for Business? We got a big game today. Excellent. I believe we will light up that board today. They need to. They don't need no more slow starts today. They need to go ahead and go in there and play like they're supposed to play. The game is going to be on ESPN Plus today as well, y'all. What's going on, Southbound 3000? Chicago, what's up, Chi-Town? That fella 81, what's going on? Yeah. So let me ask y'all a question. Did my intro play all the way through? Like, on my end, it kind of chopped up a little bit. I wonder, I'm about to get me a new computer soon. This thing here is just getting on my nerves. Jacktown in the building. What it do? Swag Buzz. What's up? What's up, Leroy? Jews are here. Jacktown Jews. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't know nothing about that. You gotta be from Jackson to know about that. That word is our version of son. Like New York say son, we say that in Jackson. Need to jump on fast and keep it going. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till a few people get into the room, and then we'll take some calls and let y'all call in, get your thoughts on what needs to happen during the game, what Jackson State needs to do to be successful today. Even though everybody already got them winning the game, but you never know in the SWAC, man. You can't sleep on nobody. You'll get shocked and surprised by some of these teams. I think Alcorn and Jackson State is gonna be a battle. I don't care what the record is. I think Alcorn versus Jackson State is definitely gonna be a battle. One second, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna open up the phone lines so y'all can call in. I'll go ahead and do that now, so we can just already have it out there. All right, y'all. The phone lines are open. That's the number right there, 657-390-4814. If you want to call in, get your thoughts on the game. I'm looking for Shadur to start fast today. Way Bethune Cookman can have some success in this game if they rattle him early on. They have to do that early. Because one thing about Shadur, once you get him rattled, he'll make some mistakes. So what they need to what Bethune Cookman has to do, what they have to do, is blitz him a lot. If I was the coach of Bethune Cookman, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be blitzing Shadur, trying to put some hits on him, get him rattled, get him nervous, and get him out of rhythm. Because that's what you gotta do with Shadur. Once he in rhythm, he gonna pick you apart. This might be the game Shadur breaks 500. I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Yeah, Travis and Shiloh made the trip. Yep. Yeah, they made the trip. I'm not sure if Travis is playing. I also heard somebody say that a lot of the Florida guys they let them go on the trip because they wanted them to see their families and stuff like that. So I hope Travis play. That would be great. Christopher Dukes, what's going on, man? What is going on? Hell, He'll take sacks, but he's still gonna kill you. Yeah. I mean, with the talent Jackson State have, it's really no excuse, honestly. It's really no excuse at all. Shoulda got Tom Brady product endorsement. Yep. He been had that though. I think I think Brady came out and just endorsed it. Like the company, they came out with advertisement and stuff like that. So that's why it got so much steam this past week. No way he made the trip and won't suit up. Yeah, I'm hoping he plays, man. We need to see Travis Hunter. That's why everybody wanna see Jackson State, this year. Well, a lot of the outside people want to see Jackson State. Us swag folks, we've been watching these games for the longest. Hit the like button. Appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. I know I haven't did one of these pregame shows in a while. I told y'all I was gonna start back doing them. But yeah, man, we're gonna do this today. We're gonna have some calls coming in. I want y'all to call in, participate and let us know what you think is gonna happen during the game and what you think each team need to do to be successful. Also, shout out to everybody that's contributing to the channel. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Did you see Shiloh hit in practice? Yeah. One thing about Shiloh, I don't like that he doesn't wrap up. I like the hits, but I want you to wrap up, man. Because what if you don't, what if you go against somebody and they take their hit? Then you didn't wrap them up and then they're gonna keep running to the end zone. So that'll get you scored on. So I'm hoping that he kind of start wrapping up a little bit. Want to see TH only when he's 100% ready. Yeah, I know that's what Coach Prime said, that he's not going to have him out there unless he's 100%. Been waiting on K3 to have a breakout game the past few weeks. Hopefully this is it. What y'all think Jalen Jones going to do today, though? What y'all think Jalen Jones going to do today? That's what I want to know. Jalen Jones, this is Jalen Jones' revenge game, y'all. This is his revenge game. He can go in there and make a statement and showing that Jackson State, y'all made a mistake. Y'all shouldn't have let me go. He can go in there and prove something today. I mean, of course, everybody's still gonna think Shador is the better quarterback, but he could definitely go in there and make a name for himself today if he do something. On Shiloh IG video, Travis was getting dressed in pads too. Okay. Bethune don't got the pass rush to rattle Shador like that unless they come out flat. I expect the game to get ugly fast. I can see that. Run for his life, Gaddy and Doyle about to be on his trail all game. Yeah, Gaddy been beasting this season. He's definitely putting himself in the spotlight for the NFL. And they having so many scouts at practice. I'm pretty sure they're looking at Gaddy and Aubrey Miller. Let's go Tigers. Shout out to Reginald. Shout out to Bethune Cookman, though, man, for having the game. I like that they having a game in Jacksonville. I think that's dope. I'm hoping that the crowd looks good today. Hoping that we show up and show out. HBCU Go really is off the chain. Yeah, man. HBCU Go doing it. They doing it this year. First half, Shiloh. You see Coach Brewster's speech. I almost ran through my bedroom. Man, he's good at that. I like Coach Brewster. I hate Arby gotta miss the first half for a bogus targeting call. Yeah, it's crazy. I agree you should wrap up when tackling, but Shiloh is lowering that shoulder using angles to pop his opponents. Yeah, one thing I like about Shiloh, I like his clothing speed. He has great clothing speed. He's like a heat-seeking missile, pretty much. I like that about him. Bethune Cookman got 2 decent running QBs, made UM look like horrible. For his like got indoor. But yeah, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I cover swag content over here. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, man. We always doing live shows, call-in shows. We always talking about swag content over here. It's a big family thing. So make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. The phone lines are open. You can call in 657-390-4814. If you want to call in, get your opinions on the game, what you're looking for, what you think each team needs to do to be successful. If you want to get your opinion out to the world, you can call in right now, 657-390-4814. What's going on, Erica Spearman? Long-time supporter. Appreciate you for joining us today. Hey, Swag. Shiloh reminds me of Brian Dawkins with a touch of running light. I can see the running light on a running light thing. How is it that HBCU go Charlie Neal sounds better than most swag announcers half his age? Man, you know, he got that experience, you know. You know, it ain't about the age. It's about the, you know, the knowledge that you're giving out. You know, people love Mr. Ford. Mr. Ford is our guy over here, you know. Mr. Ford's an OG. And, you know, people love to hear him because of the knowledge. JSU by 40. JSU versus everyone. Switching receivers in and out disrupt chemistry. Many receivers, just like QBs, have to get into a rhythm. Yeah, that's one thing about Jackson State that I kind of have a problem with. They use so many receivers, but I understand they have so many weapons, so they have to use the receivers because they got so many weapons. But, you know, it gets kind of hard, you know, for these guys to get into a rhythm. We got a call coming in. Let's see who this is. What's going on, Carly Live? Talk to me. What's going on, Carly Live? Talk to me.
Hello?
Can you hear me, caller?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Caller,
Yeah,
can you hear me
now?
Okay. Oh, you can hear me now?
Oh man, Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Are y'all hearing him in the chat?
Hey, I like just no, I can't hear you at all.
I don't know why you can't hear me. Go ahead and say what you need to say. Sure enough. Something must have been wrong with his phone. Yeah, try again. Yeah, something must have been wrong with his phone. Cause y'all can hear him, yeah. He is. I think he's calling again. Let's see. Let's try it this time. What's going on, Call You Live? Talk to me.
I can hear you now, my brother.
Okay, cool.
Okay, this is Willie from Jackson, Mississippi. I just want to get a few things off my chest. You know, you have a form for me to get it off my chest. Jackson would be this team here. First of all, I like to say is on a different level than most competition. I'm not even worried about it. I don't care how good they say Campbell is. I think they're going to go undefeated. Now I want to see South Carolina. Now this is what I want to say, because I know a lot of people, South Carolina, A&T, whatever they will. You know, Jackson State last year. Jackson State won the Orange Blossom Classic. They went undefeated in the SWAC. I've been watching SWAC football. I'm 55 years old. I've been watching SWAC football since I was 12.
Right.
MEAC ain't never been on the level that SWAC is on. SWAC done went down a couple levels, but I that's just my opinion. I'm probably just biased like that.
Now you know people gonna come back.
I done got chance. I've got a chance to see Leon Seals. I got a chance to see Walker. I got a chance to see Doug Williams. Doug Williams actually the first game I got Doug Williams when he playing with Grambling when they came here and played at the Vet. We didn't even have the U in there then. We just had two grandstands. I got a chance to see Doug Williams play.
Right.
But quite a few Hall of Famers. But what I'm saying, Jackson State, I'm answering a lot of questions as I say, and people are going to go back and feed on this. Jackson State joined the SWAC in 1958. Alabama State didn't join until 1982. So that answers a lot of questions right there. But I've gotten a chance to see all these people they talking about. Jerry, I seen when they put. I was in the stadium when they put 63,000. When Mississippi Valley State and Alcorn played. I'm saying all that to say this. You know, we need to get over this fighting and stuff. And even if Alabama did come here, I believe Jackson's going to hang 70 on them next year. But I don't think that we really need a stadium. I've been saying this for the last 40 years. I'm one of the ones that don't believe you need a stadium. Because the people want a stadium, 45,000 seats. Ever since W.C. Gordon back in the mid-'80s, we've been putting 50,000 people in the stands. Although it's been walk-up fans, a lot of the fans, probably like 35,000 be walk-up fans. But this is why I want to say to the people in Jackson, until you all can put 25, 30,000 season tickets for 3 years in a row, you don't need to say ish about getting a damn stadium because you can't fucking afford it. You're only doing 8,000 season tickets. When you're talking about people like Ole Miss with 64,000, they selling 34,000 seats. Oh, Alabama, 101,000 seats, they selling 54,000 season tickets. People with the then another thing. This is what I want folks to know. The most important. I'm sorry.
Hold on. So you don't think they would increase the sale of season tickets with a new stadium? I think that would.
No, bro. All right. This is why I'm gonna say this. Let me say this before I forget. They need to move the game to 4:30. They'll gain 5,000 more fans. But no, because if you build a stadium, all right, our tickets are $30 in advance, $35 at the gate.
Yeah.
You have half the people already crying about they want $15 tickets. So if you build any kind of stadium, your ticket's going to start at $70. You're not going to even put 25,000 people in the stadium because our economy is not like that. Now, this is what I want. This is what I want to say. This is the most important thing, my brother. This is one of the most important things. USC. See, I lived in LA when I was younger. I got a chance to see the Rams and USC play in the LA County Coliseum.
Hold on. Let me say this real quick. So
okay. I'm sorry.
What I mean by the ticket sales would increase when you have a smaller stadium and they know these games are gonna be packed out like that, it's gonna increase people to want to buy season tickets. They're gonna want to buy season tickets because they're gonna want to
pay no $70. They're not gonna want to pay $150 for two people to go to no game. I'm telling you, I live here in Jackson. This is not Atlanta.
That's why you get season tickets though. Because the season tickets is going to be, in the long run, is going to be cheaper than you buying individual games.
You absolutely right, my brother. You absolutely right. But stay with me. We're talking about economics. If your ass can't buy 8,000 tickets in a 60,000 seat stadium, what the hell are you crying about a damn new stadium? You need to be they goal need to be 25,000 season tickets for the next 3 years. Then you can prove you want a new stadium. If they do 25,000 season tickets at the price they're at now, I could say 25,000 people will buy $70 tickets. But they're not doing that. They ain't doing it for 8,000 season tickets. All the rest of those fans are walk-up fans.
I got you.
It don't make any economical sense. Then if you do this, where they want to build a stadium at on campus, the only place they can put it is where the old mall is. And you talking about one, where the stadium at now from the school is 3.8 miles. From the Metro Center is 3.6 miles. You're talking about like 1,000 feet. That don't make any economical sense. Then they talking about moving it on campus, which is what is a neighborhood we call Washington Edition. It's in a low line area. 2 feet is the sewer and water lines. They already having drainage problems. You're gonna have to move. It's gonna take 6 months of dirt hauling to even get the stadium started. And these knuckleheads around here think you're just gonna put a stadium. It's gonna take about 3 to 5 years for you to finish the stadium. So it don't. The only reason they can sell 55,000 tickets every game is because it's like the stadium is paid for. Every urban university, USC is the urban university.
That's why you do these studies, though. They did the study. I know what you're talking about. Washington Edition. I know how the area is. You know, I'm from Jackson.
You're familiar with Jackson?
I'm from Jackson. I went to Jackson State. Yeah.
Okay, all right, watch this, my brother. Let me say this right quick. USC, University of Southern California, they play in the LA County Coliseum. The LA County Coliseum was built in 1923. They just did renovation. Check this out. Take Memorial Stadium. You on the 40-yard line on each side, put backs and armrests in those seats in the lower tier door on both sides. If you want to try to modernize the stadium, you can put a balcony on the other side. In the middle, you can put luxury boxes. We got skyboxes on one side, but you can put luxury boxes and charge $1,200 a game. I'll pay that. I'll go in with 2 or 3 of my other partners, and we'll pay that for the whole year. $1,200 a game.
So
if you want to do that,
so they built.
They can do enough renovation to this. They can close the U.
Brother, I had to land your plane, brother. You can't talk over me. Like you shouting at me. I'm already letting you get away with shouting at me. You shouting at me like I'm like I'm some dude on the street you're arguing with. Come on, brother. Golly. I know the emotions are running high, and I know we excited about the games today, but good Lord. All right, y'all. The phone lines are open. 657-390-4814. Y'all can call in if y'all want to get your opinions out to the world. Don't fuss at me. Don't holler at me. Yeah, I had to let the brother go. Appreciate you calling though, brother. I appreciate that. What's going on? Call you live. Talk to me.
How you going, man?
I'm doing good. Yep.
Yeah, I just want to respond to the comment something you got earlier. Because I think it is. I'm not gonna say it's misinformation, but it's a lot of things he may not know about what's going on with the stadium. For one, the state owns Veterans Memorial Stadium. That's number one. So it's like it's really not benefiting the school or the city for them to be playing at the at Veterans Memorial Stadium. Also,
right,
there's a lot of development that's going to be taking place in the community around Jackson State, Capitol Street, all the way to 220, going back to 55. So,
man, they should have been developed that area over there, man. That area, area over there has so much potential. That downtown area, right there by the bus station, by the school, and all that kind of stuff, man. That area, just think about it. You put a bunch of bars, a bunch of restaurants, and stuff like that right in that area. That place, that area would boom. So I don't understand why they haven't been developed it. But go ahead.
Yeah, it should have been developed. I mean, the plan has been in work. I mean, it's been talked about for at least over 10 years that I know of, that I've been there. They just haven't gotten the ball rolling on it. But I mean, there's a plan out there. It's just a matter of them making it happen.
Yeah, they got a nice restaurant over there called. I went out there last time. Iron Horse. I want to say.
Iron Horse.
Yeah. Yeah. So think about if you had a bunch of places like Iron Horse in that area, man, it'd be lit.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a lot of potential in Jackson, but then again, it's just a matter of them, the city officials making it happen.
All right, well, go ahead and finish up your point. I got to get to other callers. Go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead. That's all I want to say.
Okay, all right. Appreciate Thank you for the call.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, Carly? Live, talk to me.
What's going on? This is Gabriel from Memphis. What's going on with you?
What's going on, Gabriel? You ready for the game?
Oh yeah, man. I did not know you from Jackson. Yeah, you know that's my hometown too. I know you from Jackson.
Yeah, man. I'm from the Queens, man. Queen boys.
yeah. I'm a Burton edition.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I stayed over there, right off of Baylor Avenue, right there.
Okay, that's what's up.
But yeah, your caller, not the last one, but the one that kind of like yelling at you and wouldn't land the plane.
Yeah.
I think now I agree with you, man. I think I do believe they get that stadium built, people will come. It's something new, it's something fresh, it's something exciting. I think people will come. What you think?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, with the stadium being smaller, you got your sound on in the background because it's kind of echoing back.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's probably just my phone. Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I got. Yeah, it's cool now.
Okay.
So with the stadium being smaller and those games packing out like that, it's going to incentivize people to want to buy tickets, to want to buy season tickets. Because I know if y'all got a 35K stadium, and y'all packing out 60,000, 50,000 people when you play Southern and homecoming and all this other kind of stuff, I'm gonna buy season tickets. So I know I already got my ticket. I ain't gotta worry about trying to go to the stadium to buy tickets and all that other kind of stuff. I'm gonna go and have my stuff already secured. So a smaller stadium will up the amount of season tickets sold.
Okay, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get up on off here, and I'll get my prediction for the game. It was one dude, I forgot his name. He was on YouTube. He's a YouTuber too, and he was talking about Kennesaw State going to the USA Conference, and he's talking about Jackson State possibly going with them to the USA Conference. You heard anything about that?
Where he hear that from?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, come on. I don't know who said that. I don't know who said. Like, we ain't got no proof of that. We don't know.
Right.
Like, I mean, people can speculate, but I don't believe that. That would be cool, I would think, but I don't think Coach Prime would even want to do that. He would want to go to a bigger conference,
something like that.
Yeah, a bigger conference.
Right.
That's gonna be able to pay more money to Jackson State.
That's right, and then also too, I know Mr. Ford was talking about this, but sometimes a lot of the time too, especially with schools that don't have the money, if they're invited, the conference will, give them that money so they can, so they can have their budget too.
Yeah.
I have heard, of conferences doing that if they want that particular team bad enough,
Yeah.
But anyway,
go ahead.
Say it again.
Go ahead. Now I was gonna say, man, y'all got to be careful with we got so many channels out here now, y'all. Like, come on, and there is an entertainment factor to this YouTube thing. So people are gonna make headlines. They're gonna make clicks, to get clicks and views. So just to start a conversation, be like, oh, if somebody write an article saying Jackson State might want to go to a Sun Belt conference or something like that, you're gonna see videos popping up. Jackson State maybe going to the Sun Belt. That's what people do. That's what they do.
Well, Prime already said in that interview that he don't want to go to no baby conference. He want to go to a bigger conference. But anyway, Jackson State, I'm gonna say 42. BCU probably like 7, maybe 14.
Yeah.
And so you gonna do a post game?
Yeah, I should be doing post game as well. Yep.
Okay, then I'll catch you then.
All right, thank you. Thank you for the call.
All right, man. All right.
Let me get to the next one. What's going on, Caller? You live? Talk to me.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing great.
Yes, I just wanted to talk about the caller that was calling, that was talking about the stadium and the new stadium.
Yeah.
I just want to say, where was all the energy? Did he have that same energy when the water crisis was going on? Because, it's so hard. I mean, people call and get angry when people try to make changes and want to start doing things. I mean, people sit back and they're quiet and they're not saying anything. But as soon as someone start doing something, or start trying to make improvements to something, then everybody want to start making, you start hearing all these loud voices and things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, where was all that energy when everything was normal and nobody was making any changes? And Jackson is just sitting there existing and everything was just normal. But now this man is trying to bring some changes and lift Jackson and put Jackson on the map in a sense. Now you hear all this noise and stuff, and I don't think that's right. And the caller, you need to look at the picture. Okay, it's not just the stadium that's going to bring in money. you're gonna get new recruits. I mean, you're gonna have new football players coming in, big, talented names coming in. You're
Right.
gonna, people that would normally send their kids to Jackson State are gonna start looking at, hey, Jackson State is a place I can send my child to go to school. So you're gonna have new student body coming in. You're gonna have a lot of people coming in and going off to do nice, great things. You're gonna have new teachers that comes there. So it's a big. You have to look at all the different things that gonna come with a new stadium and everything like that. That's all I wanted to say though.
Okay. Thank you for the call.
Okay, have a
All
good
right.
one.
Yeah, that's one thing that gets on my nerves. Like, what do y'all expect Jackson State to do? Just not do nothing? If they didn't if they didn't do anything, people would be complaining. They do something, people complain. It's crazy. What's going on, Carly Live? Talk to me.
Hey, what's going on, Swipe Up?
Hey, how you doing?
All right, brother. Just real quick, man. To the caller, Negative Nancy, Negative Nero, whatever his name is,
Right.
the one talking about the stadium. Look, bro, Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. Jackson State has been leading the SWAC and FCS in attendance for years, way before Coach Prime came there. And I understand about the $38 tickets. The tickets may be a little bit more expensive for the stadium. As long as you win it and you got a program and a fan base that's dedicated, people will buy season tickets and people will come to that game. So just to be, for old buddy to be just so negative of talking about the economy, this and that, the economy is just as bad now as it's been in years past for Jackson or just about anybody. So I think Jackson State fans, their alumni and their students will pay the money if it's a $70 ticket, if it's a $100 ticket. Trust me, it happens every year. When somebody wants to build something new, you get people saying, "Oh no, don't do this. Oh no, don't do that." You got to give it a try.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I don't understand why they act like we ain't got money. We got
Well,
money. We got money. We spend it on what we want to spend it on. So
exactly.
You
Trust
just
me.
yeah.
I look. The last time I was at a SWAC football game a couple of weeks ago, I seen at least $300-400 on people's feet. I'm talking about the tennis shoes they wear.
Yeah.
So I know we got money to go to a football game. You
Right.
see what I'm saying?
Right.
All right, brother. Y'all have a good day, man.
All right. Thank you for the call.
All right.
All right. Callers that just hung up, y'all can call back in. You read some of these comments. A stadium is not more important than city infrastructure. That's true. That's true, but both can be done at the same time. You can upgrade the infrastructure of the city and get a stadium for your flagship college as well. It's called the hook a brother of disease. Man, if you ever owned a business, you know about that. You know about that disease, boy. It gets on your nerves. Wait, at the most $60. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this caller. What's going on, Cardi Live? Talk to me.
Hey, how's it going, man? Yeah, I'm Marv, man. I'm calling on behalf of the MEAC, graduate of North Carolina Central University. Been paying close attention to the Jackson State thing, but I'm curious to see what Travis Hunter's going to do today. What you think he's going to do?
Man, he should dominate. He should stand out. I'm looking for him to flash off the screen, make a few plays, hopefully he can get an interception. They put him on offense, get a few catches, get a touchdown. That'll be good. That'll go viral. If he scores a touchdown, it's gonna be everywhere. Bleacher Report, ESPN, everywhere. So they need him to do something big if they're gonna play him.
I agree. I'm curious to see how they're going to use him in that offense as well. Do you think they're using him to slide outside? How do you think they're going to play him?
I probably would do him in the slot because but then on the outside, Travis can hop. So yeah, he pretty it doesn't matter where you put him. He's gonna do his thing. But I probably put him on the outside and let him go get it because I've seen him catch some balls and like he can hop and his catch rate is big. So he's good, man. He's a phenomenal player. So I'm gonna be watching him real carefully today. Everybody gonna be watching him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
One other thing, I think Shiloh Sanders gonna make today too, right?
Yeah, he'll be back. And I watch. I'm not sure about that. They may not start him, but he probably gonna start. let's be realistic. He probably gonna start, but as long as he not in his head about the injury, because sometimes when you're injured, when you're coming back from an injury, you're gonna be in your head. You're gonna be scared that you're gonna injure yourself again. So you'll be kind of slow to react sometimes because you're thinking about stuff too long. So hopefully that he's over that and he doesn't have any jitters and he could just play free.
Right. I mean, having a guy like that on the field, some guy who just loves contact.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's a threat to any defense. I'm anxious to see what he's gonna do today. But that's all I have, my man.
All right.
Thanks for answering the call, man.
All right, thank you for the call.
I love what you're doing with Sweat Buzz. Yeah, sure.
All right. All right, y'all. 1 second. What's going on, Carly Live? Talk to me.
Hey, this is Cheryl from Atlanta. Close for business.
What's going on, Cheryl?
I think this is HBCU's time. This is their time in this particular moment, because no longer are they willing to accept the status quo. And just like Prime said one time on this video, you have kids down the street from JSU that are eating high quality food, and then around the corner they're giving them slop, and we're no longer willing to accept that. That's my view on the whole thing about the stadium. I think that they should go forward with it.
Yeah, I think they should too. I mean, if the city is gonna do it and they're ready to move on it, I mean, I do like Veterans Memorial Stadium because it's big. It's a big stadium, but it's old, so they definitely need something new.
And what was telling was the governor was against it. However, they just promoted. I think they built a new soccer stadium or something to that effect with Brett Favre. I think it was, but they're not willing to do JSU.
I mean, you already know what that is, and you already know what state we in, so you already know what's going on with that.
So
I can't stand that governor, but I'm not gonna get political on here. I can't stand him.
So we need to stay positive and we need to band together, and we can do this.
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for the call. All right, let me get the next person. Got H-Town in here. What's going on? What's going on, Carly Live? Talk to me. Hello, caller. Houston, Texas, 281-330-8004. All right, I'm gonna have to let you go, caller. You're not saying nothing. What's going on, Carly Live? Talk to me.
Yes, good afternoon. I've been listening to the conversation and enjoying it. As a alum and retiree of Jackson State and a fan of Prime Time, Coach Prime and the football team and all SWAC teams, let me just say and weigh in on this stadium situation. Let me first say that I am 100% all for a stadium near the campus, a state-of-the-art stadium. Even if it should seat 35,000 and tickets were 75, if you sold that stadium out, you'd make $2,625,000. If you stay at the stadium at 60,000 seats and you sold tickets, you even bumped it up to 35, you'd only get $2,100,000. So there's some calculations, but I have heard different people speak about the pros and cons. And I must say, both sides make some very legitimate points. But you have to decide what is it we want to achieve. At the stadium that we're currently at, there's some things that we don't have 100% control over. Now, I think that that's a great stadium. But when all the people around you are not supportive of you being there on game day, like folks when you go to a Mississippi State game or other places, they're not trying to stop you from parking and participating in activities. We have to go where the love is. And if the love is near our campus and we could benefit just as much, then I say do that. But
let me ask you this question. Are you going to the game today? Are you watching the game today?
I'm watching the game today. I'm not going to it.
Okay.
I've got season tickets at home, but I'm not going to that, traveling to that one.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you don't stay in Jackson?
Yeah. No, I live in the Jackson metropolitan area, but the game today is not in Jackson.
Oh, okay. No, I was just asking, did you stay in Jackson? But yeah, I know a lot of people didn't travel to Florida.
I actually live in the metropolitan area in the Madison area. But and I'm aware of Jackson and the circumstances and situations, and I'm aware of the concerns and different things. And so that's why I say there are some legitimate arguments for both sides. But one thing you have to do is we have to decide: do we want to step out on faith, or do we want to and get what we need, or do we want to just continue to play the game that and have limited control of some of the of our environment?
All right. Well, thank you for the call, and I thank you for your support. All right.
And let me just say this in reference to the game. I think it would be similar to last year's game, a complete blowout. But as SWAC goes, I just pray that both teams be healthy and return back to their schools in great health. Go Tigers.
All right. All right. Thank you for the call. Let me get the next person. What's going on, Carly? You live? Talk to me.
Hey, what's going on? This is brother OGJ Speed. How you doing today?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fine, and I hope you and your family's doing well. I just wanted to call in, and I just tapped into your show, just scanning through the YouTube street, and what I want to just add to it, I don't know exactly what your conversation about. Just like I said, I've been in there about 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're supposed to be talking about the game, but people gonna go all on. They gonna go wherever they want to go.
Yeah, you know how we Negroes are. I'm a 63-year-old man, so you know how we are sometimes. But anyway, the last game I went to, I think, was back in 1979 at Johnson G. Smith. I'm from the Carolinas, down there in Queen City. So what I'm saying is, Dion has brought a fresher breath, breathing oxygen, whatever you want to call it, to these black colleges and their football operation. And I think it's a wonderful thing. And one thing I have found out throughout my career, anytime somebody come in and want to make changes, there's always this resistance. You know what I mean? So I understand when the new come in, the old seem like it's been pushed to the side. No, you just being enhanced. You held the guards until he got here. So let's take that next step, because that's one of the things we say in our community is we don't look out for each other, and we send all our good football players, our athletes, to these Ivy League schools or these big colleges, and so some of our best talents not even look at it, and we can take that from a page of the Black Baseball League. We are moving in the right direction. I think Dion is not just there for himself. He's seen where there was talent. He's seen where we can take control of our own environment and move it to another level by him being able to go and play football and play it on a national level and be good at it. Not only did he play football, he played baseball too. So I welcome what he's doing. I mean, just like I say, I'm tuning in every week, watching more games, swag games, than I ever did in my life. And so if that's not a good thing, we're talked about now. You think we'll be talked about? I mean, we've always been talked about in our community if you live close to one of the colleges that, are, play in the swag league. But I'm talking about we're being talked about now national, and so I think that's a good thing. And I think that pushback that he's getting, it's, I don't know, it's like somebody's coming and moving and taking your place, but no, he's not moving you or taking your place. He's bringing everybody up with him. That's what I see.
Right. Well, I appreciate the call. I'm gonna get some of the other callers. Thank you for calling.
Yes, sir. Are you gonna cover the game today on your channel?
Yeah.
Is it national?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I might play the sound and then just talk about the game while the sound is playing because it's on ESPN and copyright infringement and all that kind of stuff.
I got you.
So I might
do that. I might say one last thing before I leave.
Go ahead.
Anytime a brother or sister or anyone takes the time out of their busy schedule and everybody's schedules, time you can't get back, and come on the internet and try to bring you something in YouTube Street or anywhere else.
Right.
Please, it costs you nothing to get the likes up, and it costs you nothing to subscribe. So please get the likes up and subscribe. Thank you, everybody. Peace, love, and always strive for the truth.
All right. Thank you. Got to drop a bomb for that, brother. That was the truth. Oh, also shout out to, let me go up and see who this is. Shout out to Real Life No Gimmicks. Shout out to you for becoming a new member. Thank you for that. All right, let me get to the next caller. What's going on, Caller? You live, talk to me. Make sure y'all get the likes up, y'all, so we can get the stream out to more people. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Go ahead.
Oh, yes.
How you doing, Caller? You live, talk to me. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Look, yes, sir. I can. Look, I am calling. I am from Jackson. Me personally, man, I feel like we don't need no stadium. We need a dome. We need a nice dome. Tear down the Metro Center. Put a dome there. It is central location for the whole SWAC. They can have SWAC championship there. The nuclear plant, which is in Pocahontas, Highway 18, they are willing to give Jackson money just in case something happened down there in Pocahontas, like a leak or anything. They could evacuate, live there in the dome until things get taken care of. That dome would be perfect for Jackson. They can have all type of activities for the SWAC, for Black College. I think that's the perfect thing for the city of Jackson.
So a lot of people will push back on the dome because if you're into bands, which a lot of people that go to Black colleges are, the bands don't sound as good in a dome as they do on outside open stadiums. So a lot of people will push back on that. What do you have to say to that?
True statement on that part there, but the money that could come in for the SWAC, the money that could come in for the city of Jackson and how things could be built around it. I mean, they could have all different type of concerts because that dome sitting there at the Metro Center, it is at the exit for I-20. It is for the exit of I-220. It is, Highway 80 is passing right by. All around it, the old Kmart, the old East 4, they could tear that down, be a hotels, be a restaurants. Man, it just could blossom because that's the perfect location for a dome instead of going with a stadium. If they're going to do it, go all the way out and do it the right way, and just do it manually. I think that's the perfect thing for the city of Jackson. I think that's the perfect thing for Jackson State. trying to build that stadium right there on campus. It's a lot of homes gonna be torn down. People got to move. People got to go other places. Got to find places to live. It's just gonna change the whole context of the people living. It's just me speaking.
Well, I appreciate the call. Thank you for calling. I'm gonna get to
Thank
the
you,
other
man.
callers.
All right. Appreciate Swag.
All right.
Keep it good work, man.
All right. Thank
All
you. All right. Let me get to the next person. What's going on, Caller? You live? Talk to me.
Hello, this is Miss Erica Spearman. How are you, sweetheart?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm a little heated. I've been traveling with them, my alma mater, JSU, everywhere. And I feel like if people will get up off their behind to stop couch complaining and trying to tell somebody what they should do. My daddy always taught me, if you come to me with a problem, have the solution and back it up. So what I did was I said, okay, I come to the game, but I got my job to donate 50 cases of water, and I donated 40. But then I also got other people around me to donate. You get stuff like protein, bananas, trail mix, all these things so they muscles won't tighten up on them, and they have Charlie horses. Do something that's going to benefit both sides, not just JSU, but the other teams that they play. Because all the stuff that you do will in turn, financially, it will make it better so that they can build the stadium. We need to start with the kids first. Let's let them win so they can get their kickback money, and then the city will be able to help them. It starts there, not just complaining about the city and they not doing this. You know it's a problem with water. So get up off your behind, dig in your pocket. If you could buy weed, blunt, and all that other stuff, you could buy some cases of water to send these kids. Because that's who it's about. Ultimately, it's about the kids.
Right, I agree.
Start with them first. Like Coach Brown say, evoke and change. I'm one person, and if I hear somebody else complaining about where they're coming from, I live in Philly. I get on the plane, travel everywhere they go. Why? Because I was also taught, if you see that there's a need, as a missionary, a Christian woman, you're supposed to just go to help, not ask them what they need, because you see that there's a need. So all these grown rusty folks that's calling, complaining about stuff, be quiet until you can evoke some promising changes and some positive changes for that school and for these kids. Otherwise than that, keep it closed. Thank you, sweetheart.
All
You
right.
have a blessed
All
day.
right. Thank you for the call.
No problem.
All right. Let me get to the next caller. Game getting ready to start in like 4 or 5 minutes, y'all. What's going on, Caller? You live? Talk to me.
Hey, thank you for accepting my call. Excellent show, by the way.
Appreciate
My
it.
name
Thank
is Jay Lamont, and I'm going to be the lone representative for Bethune Cookman Wildcats. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. I want to give a shout out to some alumni for Jackson State University, Cecil Griffin, who played in the 70s, and also Daniel Williams III, who played a couple of years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I want to give them a shout out. And like I said, I'm the lone representative for Bethune Cookman Wildcats. Go Wildcats. And a shout out to Eddie Walls III, the defensive end for Bethune Cookman. I am a fan of Jackson State University. I'm calling from Florida, so I got to rock with the Wildcats. It'll be a great, great game today. Bethune Cookman has their work cut out for them. And again, I like Jackson State. I like Bethune Cookman. And again, you have a great show. Thank you for taking my call.
All right. Thank you for the call.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Yeah, so the game is on ESPN Plus. If y'all wanted to know where to watch the game, it's on ESPN Plus. It's $9.99 a month, y'all. I know y'all got $9.99 a month. You can share it. You can share it with your family members and all that. All y'all put in $2. Y'all 4 y'all can put in what 5 y'all can put in $2, and y'all got ESPN Plus to watch all the swag games that's on ESPN Plus. Let me get to this other caller. Hold on, y'all. What's going on, caller? You live? Talk to me.
Yes. Oh, okay. Hey, Swag Buzz. I just want to weigh in on something here. when Dion came to Jackson State, we have to remember this. He says God sent him there.
Right.
And if God sent you, he's going to anoint you. What's taking place right now, this has nothing to do with Deion Sanders. This has to do with God has appointed this man for a mission to elevate our people, because it's time for us and it's time for the HBCU schools. You have a platform here that God's going to elevate you. That the man that calls from Atlanta, Dr. Ford. See, what God is doing is, you can consider yourself not in this context, but a black ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Dr. Ford, a man with a wealth of wisdom and knowledge about the history of the HBCU schools. He's bringing you guys together to elevate a people and a movement. This has all the things that surround Dion with his marketing, his promotion. That's the anointing of God on his life for this time and this season and this purpose. So what we have to remember as a people, all the controversy, he's going to face persecution. He's going to face some consequences. He's going to face some, he's going to be despised and rejected, because it's not about Dion. It's about what he's been called to do. So you're going to have some adversity when God calls you. But remember what he said, and he clearly states, he says, God sent him. When you're a sent vessel by God, you're going to have this type of thing. But God has a plan. He's sovereign, and he's going to be victorious. And you, young man, take care of your program here, of your platform. God's going to anoint you and bless you. He's going to bless this whole situation, because this has nothing to do with HBCU. It has nothing to do with Deion Sanders. God has a time and a purpose in the season, and this is the season for God to raise up his people. God bless you guys. Don't get caught up. Don't get caught up with the thank you, Lord. Don't get caught up with the publicity and all these other channels. This is to distract you. They don't want you to rise. The adversary, the colonists. You've been colonized. God is freeing the people. He's just using this as a vehicle to achieve his purpose and to raise us up. God bless you guys. Don't be deceived by the distraction. Stay focused. And you have a great opportunity here. Swag Buzz. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
God bless you guys.
All right. My brother came in with a sermon tonight. Well, today came in with a sermon. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. All right. Hold on. Let me turn this on, y'all. I'm gonna turn the sound on for the game. Give me 1 second.
I think that both have kind of moved on. I mean, at the end of the day, you kind of look at the whole situation, and I think the SWAC wants the not to be about each coach, but about the teams, and I think that's what it's ultimately about.
Well, Jackson State has put together a fantastic performance here in 2022, mainly behind their quarterback, Shedeur Sanders, who was just lighting all kinds of things on fire as he continues to be successful.
Well, he's a quarterback that can make all of the throws. He's a guy that can get outside the pocket, but when you talk about deep passes or intermediate throws, he is able to do so. And you talk about just being able to connect with a lot of different receivers and playmakers, as Jackson State has. He's just been able to distribute the football, and he's been dynamic so far.
Well, they've gone to kind of a version of the air raid offense, and it's really helped Shedeur out tremendously when it comes to his statistics. You see where he ranks in the FCS. He's completing almost 73% of his passes, but he's completing over 30 passes per game. It has certainly been a remarkable start to this one. They'd like to close it off with a Celebration Bowl victory at the end of the year. Now, Bethune-Cookman, boy, they have had a tough go of it here the last few weeks. They have been displaced by the Hurricanes.
I'm digging the production, y'all. The production on this game, I'm digging this.
Well, the good news is Bethune-Cookman will get to return back
This looks
to campus
amazing.
after today's game, but you're right. They have been on the road since September 27th. They have been to 4 different cities, trying to keep a routine as normal as possible with things outside.
Yeah,
of
the
their
production
control.
on this
What
is
Wi-Fi
A1.
do we have? Are we going to be able to watch film? What practice field is available? Where are we going to lift weights? It has changed every day. Head coach Terry Sims says it has been so tough, but he gives his guys credit for their resilience. And I talked to quarterback Jalen Jones. He said the team needed to build better chemistry with the way this season was going. They're trying to turn Hurricane Ian into something that brings them together, guys.
Yeah, it is. We were talking to Coach Sims before the game today, kickoff, and he said he can't wait to get home. Might take about an hour and a half nap on the bus so he can get home because he's got so many things he's got to do when he gets there. But all these guys will be heading back to Dayton.
No, I'm not going to show it because of copyright, so I can't show it, but I'll play the sound, and we can talk about it, and I'll commentate on the game as the game is going along.
Start coming off a win over Alabama State that we talked about a little bit in the open.
It's on ESPN Plus, y'all.
They got here in plenty of time today. Last week they ran into some traffic.
There may be like a dummy channel on YouTube or something that's streaming it. Y'all can play that and just, you know, listen to it here and chat in the comments.
Bolden kicks it to the outside. Bolden.
Oh.
Out to midfield, and he'll be pushed out of bounds in Bethune-Cookman territory around the 40-yard line.
All right, that was Bolden with a good run.
Return for Bolden, who has been exceptional returning kicks. Matter of fact, last year he led the nation in the FCS, averaging 37 yards per return.
That's how you want to start the game, Dave. No worry about not starting fast from special teams and or an offensive standpoint when you get field position like that to start a game.
And here comes Shedeur Sanders. The numbers are gaudy. 73% completion percentage. Last year, he completed 68%. Last week went 30 of 46. First pass here, caught on the outside by Dallas Daniels. His 32nd catch of the year, but that's going to lose about 7 or 8 yards.
Bethune Cookman coming.
Actually, they'll spot his forward progress.
I like Dallas Daniels, man. He's a dog. He's one of their best receivers to me.
Amari Hill Robinson, maybe the best, one of the best players on that Bethune-Cookman defense, coming up with a big play. So second down and 14.
This is how a game's supposed to look.
They'll swing it here near side. That one's going to Wilkerson. Wilkerson had a big game catching the football last week against Alabama State with 4 catches. He had just 3 before last weekend.
Nice job by Sanders, seeing the pressure coming off the slot, knowing that the safety is the guy that's covering my back, and just to be able to get him that football and get him going downhill to pick up a third and manageable situation, put them in a third and manageable situation.
Wilkerson, their leading rusher. Some movement up front. Free play here for Jackson State. They'll make the catch around the 25. That one goes to Daniels.
See, Dallas Daniels is like that workhorse
inside the 25 to the 23.
wide receiver. He catches everything. Runs great after the catch. He's a pro.
Take a look at it, and you have 2 really defensive linemen for Bethune-Cookman in the neutral zone. And like you said, kind of a free play for Jackson State. Still able to make the completion over there on the sidelines to Daniels to pick up the first down.
ESPN gave us the SEC cameras today, I guess.
Here's Wilkerson inside handoff.
This looks good, man.
Brought down there by Eford. Javon Eford, an Oregon transfer. Now with 13 tackles on the year.
He's a playmaker, the one that has to make a lot of plays for this Bethune-Cookman defense. He'll be all over the field, whether you're talking about rushing the passer or playing in space as well.
Hey, y'all, hold off on the calls until halftime. Once halftime hit, we'll start taking calls again.
Wilkerson, he's to the 5. Wall up there, but it'll be first and goal for Jackson State after a 16-yard run. Uriah Ratliff came in, lay the wood on Wilkerson.
We'll take another look at that, and just really nice job of just a draw play. And
the game is in Jacksonville.
But he's got to get his shoulder pads down.
It's the Jazz cameras. Oh, okay, that's what it is.
As a running back.
Well, shout out to the Jaguars for showing the love with the cameras.
Wilkerson, 72 yards on the ground last week on 19 carries. First and goal. The play fake to Wilkerson. Throws batted in the air.
What is Shedeur doing?
Times and falls to the turf in the end zone. Loving came in and put the pressure on Sanders, disrupted that entire play.
Well, it's interesting because you pull a guard, and so it was just so much penetration in there in the inside by Loving that he did not bite one bit as far as on the play action, and he's able to get the arm of Sanders and almost cause an interception there.
Darren Hayes, the defensive coordinator for Bethune-Cookman, says we're not very big up front, but we do have some athletes. A solid front. Second and goal. Sanders to the corner of the end zone and just overthrows.
That was a bad pass by Shedeur.
Who already has 4 touchdown catches this year, but can't connect. Now it'll be 3rd down.
See Sanders try to connect with the slot fade, kind of a switch route there. 2 receiver side and just not able to connect with Daniels on that throw.
So all the new people that's coming in asking where's the game, I'm not showing the game on my channel because of copyright. So y'all can listen in, and then during halftime we'll have touchdown Jackson State. So during halftime we'll have you all call in. Y'all can call in and get your thoughts on halftime. But this is like a podcast show, so I'm just playing the sound for all the people that's listening and watching. So no, I can't show the game on here because of copyright.
Does a great job as they run that mesh concept of understanding and knowing where he wants to go. That's his outside receiver that's just running that in route or dig route on the back.
Touchdown Jackson State.
He does a nice job of letting some of the underneath stuff clear and then being able to hit that dig coming across the middle.
Alejandro Mata to attempt the point after. Mata's kick is up and good. Jackson State didn't waste much time. Had a great 55-yard return to set up a 40-yard drive. It only took up 2.5 minutes. 8 plays. Shedeur Sanders with yet another touchdown pass. That gives him 18 on the year.
All right, so on the commercial breaks, I'm gonna turn the sound off because you know they be playing all kinds of music and copyrighted material during the commercials. So I'll play the sound when the game comes back on. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Or do y'all want me to do this, or do y'all want me to just stop the show and then come back during halftime? I could do that. Y'all want me to do that? Cause that probably would make more sense, huh? To stop the show and then come back during halftime. What y'all want me to do? Nah, keep talking. Stay, okay. Yeah, I mean, because I could stop the show and then come back during halftime and let y'all call in. And then do a post-game show as well. Either or. Yeah, so that's what I do. Cause I don't want this stream to be like 2 and 3 hours. I'm gonna come back during halftime, right before halftime, and then I'll let y'all call in, and then we'll do a post-game show as well. So I do it like that. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all during halftime. Make sure y'all come in during halftime. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And I'll come back during halftime and let y'all call in. Keep talking. Everybody saying keep talking. Stay on it. I'm going back and forth, my brother. You good to go. Okay. I mean, this is the link to the game to see the game. See, the thing is, all these people are going to be coming in trying to watch the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just come back during halftime. Because it's going to get annoying, all these people coming in. Where's the game? Where's the game? Where's the game? So I'm going to just do it like that and come back during halftime. Or we might just do a post-game show. But I'll let y'all know. I'll put a post out, and y'all could just come in when I come back. All right. Thank y'all.